I, Alright, now I got another video. I had two. Let's say four. Dang, my look, I said two videos, but I held up four fingers. Anyway, I got another reaction. Top 10 terrifying horror movies that don't rely on jump scares.
Tired of cheap scares?
No.
Check out these thoughtful
Cheap scares are free.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 terrifying horror movies that don't rely on jump scares.
I thought I already done told y'all to get off my property.
I wasn't even scared of this. I was laughing.
So
Who gonna be scared of somebody with scissors?
We can get crazy.
For this list, we're looking at horror flicks of all types that manage to get under our skin without relying on the often overdone horror crutch of jump scares.
Weren't even scary.
To be clear, these films may have a small amount of jump scares, but they aren't dependent on them to frighten viewers.
Hereditary.
Number 10, It Follows.
Barbara Central. It Follows.
Admit it, this movie had you looking over your shoulder for weeks. After Jay has sex with her date, she's haunted by an entity that can take any human form. This is why the film works so well. It only follows its victims slowly, which makes nearly every extra step a potential killer. Rather than giving us quick, cheap jolts,
Yo,
the
you get
scares are
killed by an
slow
old person.
and ultimately
GG.
more effective for it. From the inciting incident, nothing ever feels safe. And
she
the
done
lack
came
of
up out
information
the water.
about the entity
She
makes
done
it all the more dread-inducing.
Came up
How
out
can
the
it
water.
be defeated?
She done came up out the wall. Oh my god.
Somebody help her!
Yo,
The
he
movie
just threw the
doesn't answer all
TV in the water?
questions, but that just serves to make that unnerving
That's
feeling
creepy.
last. Number 9, The Witch.
The Witch.
So good.
Never seen it. Don't want to see it. Yo, why they whispering?
A God-fearing family in 1630s New England moves
Anytime
to an
somebody
isolated
whisper, I
farm on
don't
the edge
even
of the
listen.
woods to
I
worship
can't
God
hear.
as they see fit. But this list isn't about feel-good movies, is it?
I love my soul's salvation. Take me to thy lap.
The Witch is a slow burn of one unnerving event after another. The family is tormented by something in the woods that slowly tears apart their once strong familial bonds.
Not scary.
a single shot of the film feels safe, as Robert Eggers' masterful sense of tone keeps you on the edge of your seat without ever resorting to cheap scares. Number 8,
Oh,
Get
he's
Out.
scary. Yo, that's not scary.
While Jordan Peele proved that he could beat the so-called sophomore jinx with 2019's Us, we've got to go with his directorial debut for this list. Get Out skillfully mixes horror and
Yo,
humor
it wasn't
with
scary, it was
extremely
funny
relevant
to me.
racial themes, all while presenting Peele's unique narrative and visual style.
That was funny to me.
I can't move.
You're paralyzed. Just like that day when you did nothing. You did nothing.
And thanks to a cleverly crafted screenplay that's brought to terrifying on-screen life through its talented cast members, there's no need for tons of big jump scares. Instead, Peele thrills and chills us slowly, building the suspense until the truth about Chris's girlfriend's family is revealed, leaving
Yo,
both
those
the
some
characters
crazy white
and the
people right
audience
there.
stunned, shocked, and disturbed. Is it any wonder the movie was nominated for 4 Oscars and won one for Best Original Screenplay?
Was it really? Oh, it wasn't?
I'll do
Shoot,
something.
Number
Rebecca
7,
just said
The
it.
Omen.
He will establish his counterfeit
Rebecca
kingdom
done
here on
lied
Earth,
to us.
receiving his power directly from Satan.
What I'm saying.
There's only one thing scarier than Satan: children. Put them together and you get this horror classic. When Robert and Catherine's son mysteriously dies shortly after birth, Robert secretly adopts Damien. But when Damien turns 5, strange and
What?
disturbing events begin to unfold, including
Man.
a truly horrific suicide.
Dang.
Damien doesn't take well to animals
Bro, I
or
wasn't
churches,
scared.
and it soon
Dang.
becomes clear that he is no normal boy. The film is a slow descent into hell as
No,
the
he
truth about
done,
Damien
folks.
slowly unfolds and the bodies begin to pile up.
You did.
Suspense builds as unseen forces manipulate and terrorize the protagonists, whose excellent character development adds the sting of
I
sympathy
want
to
to
our
watch some
sense of
Chris
dread and
Tucker
terror.
funny moments.
No, no, no!
That's not scary. I'm falling and I can't
Number
get up.
6, The Shining.
Yeah, she got a knife.
The legendary
That's scary.
Stanley Kubrick adapted the work of Stephen King for this
thought that was Jack
unforgettable,
Nicholson.
chilling tale. Jack, Wendy, and Danny Torrance
yeah.
take up residence in the confined Overlook Hotel, so Jack can serve as the winter caretaker and focus on his writing. Danny is the first to uncover that there are malevolent
Yo, run them
presences
hoes over that bike.
who reveal themselves in
But never mind,
terrifyingly
they gonna
effective
close
ways.
mine.
And ever.
Jack's behavior becomes more and more unsettling, and Kubrick's innovative camera work keeps us wondering what's real and what's in his head. Whether it's ghosts, madness, or isolation, the movie presents horror tropes with such style and purpose that it remains a unique exercise in fear, even decades later.
I'm not gonna hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Number 5,
Look like you gonna
The
hurt her to
Others.
me.
Give me the keys.
DJ Khaled, we the best.
Big,
Yo, she
spooky
got a
houses
shot.
are nothing new to the horror genre, but director Alejandro Amenabar creates a uniquely eerie atmosphere. Nicole Kidman's impeccable performance as Grace, a woman convinced her house is haunted, helps the movie work with every expression of terror and unease.
Who's that? I don't know. And tell me who's making that.
Ain't gonna lie, she just scared me right there.
Can't tell you, Mommy.
There's an overarching aura throughout each scene that something truly bizarre is occurring in the house. And, as a viewer, there's a morbid curiosity as to what exactly that is. We won't give away the ending.
It'd always
here,
be the
but
white
it's
little
safe to
girls
say
that make
once
it
you watch
scary.
This movie, scary as it is, you'll want to watch it all over again.
That I don't.
Number 4, Rosemary's Baby.
Yo, they should have Cujo up here.
Pregnancy can undoubtedly be a harrowing experience.
I thought
but
Cujo
Roman
was
Polanski
scary.
turns it into absolute hell. After having a strange nightmare
Might
on the
be
night
okay.
she and her husband conceive a child, Rosemary's life becomes a living nightmare.
Better have your legs tied down in case of convulsions.
The odd behavior of her friends and her strange pregnancy symptoms arouse suspicion around the nature of her child. The unfolding of the truth isn't about the ultimate reveal, though, as Mia Farrow takes us on a dreadful journey leading to the climactic, horrifying
Don't take me
discovery.
nowhere.
Centering a film on witchcraft that
I wanna go
occurs
there.
right under our very noses understandably disturbed audiences in 1968. And the film today
1968.
remains among the scariest of all time.
Satan is his father, not Guy. He came up from hell and begat a son of mortal woman. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Satan is...
Number 3,
Gotta
The
go.
Silence of the Lambs.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
It's a testament to the quality of this acclaimed movie that it's the only horror film to win an Oscar for Best Picture. Following Clarice Starling
No,
as
he
she
did
works
not.
with convicted cannibal Hannibal Lecter to catch the murderous Buffalo Bill. This movie is the complete package,
Come on,
with
what?
exquisite performances, precise direction, and marvelous writing. Not once does it rely on a jump scare. Anthony Hopkins' performance is instantly recognizable
No,
as one
he
of
did
the
not just
creepiest
say
ever
that.
put to screen. And his scenes with Jodie Foster remain some of the most frightening to be found in the genre.
You think if Catherine lives, you won't wake up in the dark ever again to that awful screaming of the lamb.
Number 2,
They just gave me an ad.
You
Don't
can't take
overpay
responsibility
for it.
anything.
For Under
So no,
Armour.
I can't accept.
I wouldn't buy Under
and
Armour
I can't
anyway.
forgive.
When the Graham family experiences a tragedy, their grief sours into unspeakable horror. First-time feature film director Ari Aster pulls horror out of the bleakest emotions in an unapologetically dark tale. It's a terrifyingly unique
Yo, what is
film.
that?
Each scare carries emotional weight, and there are
Oh, no,
images
man.
and sounds more viscerally disturbing than you would expect to experience, even in a horror context.
Yeah, that's making me itch.
What are you doing?
To give away too much would ruin the experience, but it slowly builds up to an
he
absolutely
got a big
bonkers
nose.
third act that will linger with you long after the film has ended. Most horror films should scare you. Hereditary will emotionally bludgeon you.
I doubt it. Cause I'm
Before we unveil our
traumatized.
number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Mom,
Babadook. And once you see this, what's underneath, you're going there and shit. What? You wish you were what? Yeah, that just snatched him up out of the water.
Disease is just a real spark. Don't worry about contagion anymore. I know what the disease wants.
What does the disease want?
It wants to turn me into something else.
Not quite at the end yet. Almost there, though.
Make
Just
sure
be
you
sure to
subscribe
subscribe to our
me.
channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. All right,
Ring the
back
bell,
to business. Number 1,
Subscribe,
the
ring the
Blair
bell.
Witch Project.
I'm scared to close my
Leave a
eyes.
comment too. And a like.
Scared to open them.
The Paranormal Activity series might lead you to believe that found footage horror films are nothing but an amalgamation of jump scares, but the movie
that
that
what Honey
popularized the
House got
style
this
proves
from.
otherwise. Heather, Michael, and Joshua head into the Burkittsville woods to investigate the legend of the Blair Witch. Rather than throwing random spooks at the audience, it builds an uneasy and uncertain tension by teasing us with an unseen villain and allowing us to fill in the blanks. The movie took a bold risk by playing with form and reality, ushering in a new century of horror. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo.
I
And
don't
be sure to
agree with none of
subscribe
the
and ring the
picks,
bell to be
but if you
notified about our
enjoy,
latest videos.
make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Do y'all agree with their picks? I don't.